Open your unit reader to page 33. Starting on page 33, you're going to read, "Before we give them fuzzy robots, let's try solving elderly loneliness with people." It goes from page 33 to page 34. As you read, consider the reading focus. Is socializing with robots beneficial or detrimental? Also consider the following. What are the benefits of socializing? Does AI provide the same benefits? All? Some? None? You will have 5 minutes to complete the reading. Again, the reading is found on pages 33 and 34 of your unit reader. Now you will react to, "Before we give them fuzzy robots, let's try solving elderly loneliness with people," to establish your initial understanding of the text. Add to your response to the prompt to react to, "Before we give them fuzzy robots, let's try solving elderly loneliness with people," in your reading response journal. Support your response with evidence from the text. Remember, the prompt you already started answering with the previous writing is, "What are the benefits and challenges of using artificially intelligent robots with the elderly?" You will have about 5 minutes to complete this activity. Now you will use the Understanding AI tool to evaluate the information in "The Promise and Pitfalls of Using Robots to Care for the Elderly" and "Before we give them fuzzy robots, let's try solving elderly loneliness with people." This will help you deepen your understanding. You're going to review "The Promise and Pitfalls of Using Robots to Care for the Elderly" and "Before we give them fuzzy robots, let's try solving elderly loneliness with people." You will use the Understanding AI tool to evaluate the information in the text, and the page that you'll be working on is listed as page 34, also listed as page 36 in your handouts. You will record your thinking and relevant supporting evidence on the Present Day AI Applications section of your Understanding AI tool. Be sure to include the appropriate citation for recorded evidence. Again, that's going to be on page 34, also listed as page 36 in your handouts. You will have 10 minutes to complete this activity. Now you will prepare to write by forming claims. This will help you begin to express your understanding. You are going to form a claim in response to the questions. You will write your claim in your reading response journal. The prompt is as follows. What are some present-day uses of robots in a social capacity? Is this socialization with robots beneficial or detrimental? You will have about 10 minutes to complete this activity in your reading response journal. Now you're going to read your claim and ask yourself these questions. If you answered no to any of these questions, you need to revise your claim. Is the claim clearly stated? What can you add to your claim to make it more clear? What can you delete from your claim to make it more clear? Does the claim communicate your opinion or conclusion about the topic? What details must you add to make sure your claim communicates your conclusion about the text? Is the claim based on evidence you gathered from the unit text? How can you revise your claim to be based on evidence from the text? Is the claim specific to the question, original, and able to be supported by evidence? How can you revise your claim to make it more specific or more general? You have about 5 minutes to complete this activity.